What it do? What it do? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. And what's happening with y'all? Y'all already know what to do. When you come in the building, make sure that you smash on the like button and jump in the comment section. Let me know you in the building. Y'all already know what it is. Daryl Deloach, what's happening with it? Off in the building. Mike Rhyme off in the building. And y'all smash that like button as we come in the building. You know, another another great weekend boxing we got coming up. Another great weekend boxing we got coming up. Let's get into it. You know how we do it. My brother's keeper, what's happening with it, fam? Salute to you. Yes, sir. You know how we doing. You know how we coming. Macadam one, salute. Black Ham TV, what's happening with it? Salute. We got Boo Boo. Demetrius Boo Boo. Boo Boo fighting this weekend. You know, I had forgot about Boo Boo fighting this weekend. The Queen, Lori Reed. How you been, Lori? I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute to the Queen, Lori Reed. Big Texas ATX. Cletus Smith off in the building. What's happening with it? Yeah. And like I said, y'all smash that like button as you come in the building. So we got Boo Boo fighting Jason Quigley this weekend. That motherfucker, hey man, Boo Boo went over there to the zone. They got him fighting every Eastern European fighter they could find. Jason Quigley, 19-1, 14 KOs. Who he lose to? He lost to Torian Johnson. Man, if they don't cut it out, giving doo-doo all these motherfucking doo-doo ass opponents, they need to cut this stuff out. Cali 5, what's happening with it? Salute. Cassandra Mason, what's happening with it? The Queen Cassandra Mason in the building. Man, but hey, one thing I gotta say about Demetrius Andrade going to the zone, they do keep him active. You know what I'm saying? He fighting a whole bunch of I don't want to call him nobodies, but he fighting he fighting the bottom of the barrel, right? He fighting the bottom of the barrel opponents, but hey, he's staying active, and at the end of the day, he keeping a paycheck. He keeping a paycheck, so you know that is better than just sitting on the shelf. Because before, you know, Andrade wasn't getting no fights. He was just sitting on the shelf, and that's one thing Eddie Hearn has done. He's kept him a paycheck in his pocket, and he's kept him active. So, you know, Edgar Robles, what's happening with it? Macadon. He says Maul versus Boo Boo ASAP. Man, Maul don't want that fight. Yeah, I mean, you know, the man don't want that fight. That man get to looking funny and you know what I'm saying, stuttering and answering the questions funny and going back on his words. And when you bring up Demetrius Andrade name, he do that shit with David Benavidez and Andrade. So man, shit. If Charlo don't step in the ring with a top class opponent, see the thing is I don't think Charlo deserved a Canelo fight by the way that he been moving, but he actually really, really need that Canelo fight because Charlo is one bum away from being canceled completely. You dig what I'm saying? Charlo is one bum away from being canceled completely. He ain't got no more bums left on his record to fight. And excuse me, y'all, I don't want to call them bums. I'ma just say that he don't have no more lower level, bottom of the barrel fighters left on his resume to fight. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when you say bums, you got some people that take that like, you know what I'm saying? They take it the wrong way. Like you shitting on professional fighters. Nah, you just saying like basically when we say bums, we're not saying that they really bombs like that, but they bombs compared to the level of competition that the top level guys supposed to be fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like I could fight my ass off, right? But I get in the ring with an Errol Spence, I'm a motherfucking bomb. That's what I am. And so some dudes, I had some fighters, they take that shit and they be crying about, why would you call any fighter a bomb? And they take that shit really, to the heart. Shit. Kwame Brown. He made it to the NBA, played years and years in the NBA. But compared to Kobe Bryant and the top players, AI and all them, he was a bomb. But yeah, man. So yeah, what it is. And George Macria says, man, this going to be an awesome fight between Terence and Shawn. Yeah, action packed. I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, so Maul, like I said, Maul is one more bottom of the barrel fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no more bottom of the barrel fighters. He just gonna get canceled. He come with some bullshit again. So he actually really, really need that Canelo fight because we know that he don't want to jump in the ring with none of the other top competitors. If it's not, it looked like that Charlo is only willing to jump in the ring against Canelo, motherfucking bottom of the barrel fighter, another bottom of the barrel fighter, Canelo, and shit. Oh yeah, Triple G. Triple G. He'll fight Triple G. He'll fight Munguia, and he'll fight like a Murata. But it's funny because Charlo willing to fight Canelo, and then everybody that's not willing to fight him. I don't know. It's just confusing with that dude. I'm getting a headache talking about him. Coach, what's happening with it? Coach in the building early today. What's good with it, Coach? Uh, the Sweet Science Examiner, what's happening with it? Salute, Tank. He say, facts. He says, Keon, because the knock on him up until now was that Demetrius Andrade was too inactive, like they say about Gary Russell Jr. But now he's been active, but can't get a marquee opponent to fight him. Yeah, and it's just a shame. Like I said, I'm not a Demetrius Andrade fan. You know, he get on my nerves. Like I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna shit on the man and act like he's some shit and act like he don't deserve to be able to fight somebody just because I don't really care for him too much. You know, and I don't know, he's just goofy. Like the same reason that Errol Spence don't like Keith Thurman or some people don't like Shawn Porter just because they just goofy and I don't that's just Demetrius Andrade to me. Dude just I don't know. Every time I hear him talk, he just rubbed me the wrong way. But like I said, he could fight. Yeah, great talent. And he shouldn't be getting, looked over the way he looked over. It's crazy. You tend to forget that the man is a champion, and don't nobody want to go over there and take his belt. But these Eastern European fighters, you know what I'm saying? These Irish and fighters from the UK and shit. Motherfucker, Demetrius Doodoo can't even, if y'all really think about it, Doodoo can't even get American fighter to fight him. Real spit. He can't even get American fighter to fight him. Ain't nobody in the U.S. willing to fight Doodoo. That shit crazy. Y'all ain't even never thought about that. Ain't nobody in the, they can't even get a U.S. American fighter to get in the ring with this man. Watch, I'm gonna read down his opponents, right? Ever since 2018. He done fought Walter Carton Dockway. I think that was an African. He fought Arthur Akvov. I don't know. He ain't no American. He fought Selesky. He not an American. He fought Luke Keeler. Luke Keeler sounds like a white dude to me, but he ain't American. He from Ireland. He fought Liam Williams. He from the UK, and he fighting Jason Quigley, another motherfucker from Ireland. This man can't get nobody. This man go take on all of Ireland before he get a goddamn American fighter to fight him. The last American fighter that Demetrius Andrade had a chance to fight was Alantez Fox, and that was in 2017, y'all. Man, that's almost, we going on 5 years. This man ain't got one American fighter to fight him. And then after that, he fought Jack Cool Clay. That's a German fighter out of Germany. God damn. This motherfucker going on a world tour. Hey, he going on a world bomb bashing tour. Man, Demetrius Andrade, man, what's going on, man? This dude and went all around the world and back and still can't get an American fighter to fight him. That's fucked up, y'all. Man, that's jacked up. Uh, Let me see. Eric Johnson said, dude had on a Prince shirt. Man, that shit did it for me, bro. He came out in that goddamn that outfit, man, that goddamn pirate outfit, man, looking like Prince about to take the stage and shit. I said, man, this dude done. Yeah, Lori Reed say absolutely. There are levels to this sport called boxing. Yeah. So when we say bum, we ain't calling them a bum. We just saying that they a bum, according to the level of the fighter that they getting in the ring with. Um, Let me see. Coach say Benavidez deserve a fight with Canelo because he's willing to fight everybody. And I agree with you 150%, Coach. We need to stop awarding these fighters for being some, you know what I'm saying, hoes. You know what I'm saying? For being some hoes. We need to start awarding fighters like Benavidez and Devin Haney's and the Gary Russells and the Errol Spence's, and just the fighters that's showing that they willing to get in there. And that's the thing I love about Dana White. That if you acting like you don't want no smoke over there, Dana White gonna push you right where you need to be at the bottom of the barrel. Right? Now, if you calling out for the best fighters, Dana White gonna give you that chance. So, okay, climb up the ladder, and if you want to smoke, you continue to call for it, we're gonna give you that chance. You know what I'm saying? Dana White rewards his fighters for how they moving, right? How they moving and how they showing that they gonna move or want to move. But see, in boxing, we need to stop awarding these fighters for bullshit. Um, Eric Johnson says he should fight Lara. Are you talking about Charlo? Well, somebody told me yesterday that Lara is back training with Rennie Shields, and we know Jamal Charlo trains with Rennie Shields also. Lori Reed says, you say he was supposed to fight Alantez Fox, didn't you? No, Demetrius Andrade, he fought Alantez Fox in 2017. That was the last American fighter that Demetrius Andrade fought, was Alantez Fox way back in 2017. So we going on 6 years. We going on 6 years. This man ain't fought an American fighter. Or 5 years, my bad. We going on 5 years. This man ain't fought an American fighter. Mike Ron said Charlo will get whooped if he fight Laura. I don't know. That'll be a good fight. Laura is older. What is Laura, like 38, 39? I think Laura 38 years old. He older, so you know, I get Charlo a good chance to beat Laura. Plus, they train with each other. They both know how each other fight. Edgar Robles says Benavidez is the perfect man for Canelo to knock out. You absolutely right. You right. You know what I'm saying? People think that, oh, he's just gonna keep he just walks his opponent down and overwhelms them. Yeah, he actually really do. But they are, C-level competition fighters. And I hate to even say that because when you talk about a fighter like Kyron Davis, I think Kyron Davis is a B-level fighter if he's in his weight class. If he's at 160, he's a B-level fighter. And y'all might think it sounds crazy. Y'all might think it sounds crazy, but you know what I would do if seeming how Jamal Charlo have guys like Demetrius Andrade and Daniel Jacobs and Benavidez that's calling him out and he don't want to fight them. You know what I would do, right? I would put Jamal Charlo on Showtime, not pay-per-view, regular Showtime, and I would put him up against Kyron Davis at 160. Let's see what you can do with the man that David Benavidez just fought. Let's see what you can do with him at his natural weight class. Kyron Davis is a 160-pound fighter. He had to go up 8 pounds to face David Benavidez. Okay, he's given us a real good showing. The last 3 times that we've seen Kyron Davis, he done fought his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He got a draw against Darrell, which he should have won that fight. Then he came back and got a win. I forgot who he fought. And then, he got the towel thrown in on him against Benavidez. But, okay, now, Jamal Charlo, since you don't want to fight none of these other dudes that's calling you out, we're going to put you in on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Let you main event Showtime. We're going to put you up against Kyron Davis at 160 pounds. I would love to see that fight because I think that Kyron Davis could give Jamal Charlo a lot of problems. And I would like to see, how he would fare against Jamal Charlo. Or if not Kyron Davis, put Jamal Charlo in there with if he talking about he want to move up and fight Canelo. Well, he wants to fight Canelo. He never said he'll move up and fight Canelo, but he's talking about he want to fight Canelo. Well, have him move up and put him in there against Anthony Darrell. That's a good fight. Get past Anthony Darrell and earn your shot. What y'all think about that? If he gonna stay at 160, put him in there against Kyron Davis, or if he gonna move up to 168, have him earn his shot and face Anthony Darrell. What y'all think about that for Jamal Charlo? I like that myself. Hey, Coach letting it be known, I got Benavidez over everybody. Hey, I'm sorry, Coach. Benavidez, he get in that ring with Canelo. You gonna be mad as hell. Man, Coach, Benavidez getting that ring against Canelo, you're gonna be biting blood out the bottom of your lip. Hey, blood gonna be gushing out the bottom of your lip. You're gonna be so mad. But yeah, what y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about that. If you know what I'm saying, let him earn his spot. If he don't want to fight Andrade, if he don't want to fight, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Jacobs just got tired of calling him out. He don't want to fight Benavidez. What y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? Lil Flex Lewis, salute to you, salute. You know, hey, I got, hey, Coach say, I got Benavidez and I got Devin Haney over everybody. Hey, but coach gonna stand on his square. He don't care what nobody else saying. He don't care what happened. He rolling with Benavidez and Devin Haney, and you gotta respect it. And you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? We don't all have fighters that we rolling with until the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? We've all had fighters. And so what y'all, I want to know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Put him in there against, put him in there against Kyron Davis or Anthony Durrell and let him earn his title shot at motherfucking Canelo. You know what I'm saying? John Page, what's happening with it? What's good with you, my man? Batman in the building. Batman off in the building. Hey, Batman, man, hey, if any of y'all got sons that's out there training, hey, Batman, he waiting. Batman say his son, Batman little boy, man, he want all that smoke with anybody y'all got. You know what I'm saying? From ages 7 to 9. From ages 7 to 10, he said, matter of fact, 7 to 9, we gonna say 7 to 9, Batman want all the smoke with your son. Batman want all the smoke with your son, your nephew. So we letting it be known right now, Batman want all the smoke with your son or your nephew. Ages ranging from ages 7 years old to 9. Yes, sir. Uh, but now let's talk about something more serious, right? But let me read this. Let me read these comments real quick. Now I'm gonna get into something more serious. Uh, Lil Flex say Charlo has to prove himself. Mike Rhymes say I agree with you 100%. I'm tired of these guys calling out the top dogs and they fight dog shit. That's real talk. You gonna have to move up the ladder and prove yourself. You feel me? We ain't going for that. We ain't going for that bull no more. Hold on, y'all. Um, so let's talk about something more serious real quick and pull it up on my phone. Hold on. So I'm looking at Adrian Brunner's stories, right? And like real talk, we gonna get serious. We all know that AB, he's a clown, and but AB is entertaining. Whatever you feel about AB, he really going through some real bad mental health issues right now. Like for real, for real. We talk about these other, guys that come out and say they have mental health issues, but AB, he really going through some bad things right now. He really going through a lot. We we see AB in, acting silly and shit, but he tries to post things on Instagram a lot, and he's trying to reach out to people. He's trying to reach out to people, and we really need to, look at this and take this type of thing serious because before you know it, you look up and somebody like Adrian Brunner beating killed themselves or beating done something. And I'm gonna just read you some of the tweets or some of the not tweets, some of the things that Adrian Brunner was putting up on his Instagram story. All right. So he says, everyone used me and it feels like life has been sucked out of me. He said, it feels like life has been sucked out of my body, but I'm going to be okay. I have faith in myself and God. Then he says, I'm tired of treating myself this way. I'm about to be a full-time boxer again. That's the only real love I know. Um, and then he says, and then he says, I'll shake this monkey off my back and get back to work ASAP. And he says, I've been in a very depressed state of mind. I don't know who love is real no more. Um, and he just, he just, and then he says I have problems I have to fix, and I'm starting today. Uh, he says these vices are holding me back. So he's reaching out. You know what I'm saying? He reaching out And this man really need help. You feel what I'm saying? This man really need help. We see him, he'll try to get back in the gym and work, but then he just, I don't know what it is. He'll go back to drinking and going, and he been on another drinking binge, and so he really reaching out. He really need help. And all of the guys that you saw around AB before, none of them are there no more. And like the man is on the verge of doing something bad to himself, and he really need, you know, somebody to reach out and really get him some help. Like real talk, all joking aside, he needs to be put in a, probably maybe a facility. He needs to be put in a facility, a sober, what you call it, um, man, for addicts and alcoholics and shit. What you call those facilities, man? I lost all train of thought. Um, Rehab. He needs to be put in a rehab facility. Um, just to not, you know what I'm saying, just to get his mind right and have counseling and he really need to, because he messed up. You know what I'm saying? He's messed up and he's always reaching out for help. But AB, he play around and joke around so much people don't take him serious, you know? And I think a lot of people that was around him was the wrong type of people he had around him. A lot of people was just around him and they were trying to use him for, the money that he had, and because he's generous and, he took care of a lot of people. But now that he's going downhill, none of them people there no more. And the ones that are still there, they still leeching on, trying to see what they can get from AB. And all of that, right, combined with the mental health issues that he have, it's tearing him down. And we don't want to see nobody go through that shit. And he's a fighter, and these fighters go through enough anyway. You know what I'm saying? He probably had mental issues from taking the punishment. He been fighting ever since he was a little kid, and we don't know what that man going through, but we know that he's trying to reach out, and he got a whole lot of mental health issues. And people can't look at this and take it as a joke, because this is real serious, because we keep overlooking it, and then and I mean like the people around him, right? You keep overlooking it, and then before you know it, we wake up one morning, we get on YouTube or we turn on the TV, and then we hear that something bad did happen to this man and he's no longer with us. So when we see these other guys like what's his name, Ryan Garcia and all these other guys, when they say that they have mental health, people want to jump on it, right? People want to jump on it and take it serious. Well, we see Adrian Broner and we see him continuously, right, screaming out for help. But don't nobody want to talk about his mental health issues and try to really, really get together and get this man some help, you know? And I think this is something that need to be talked about, right, before it get bad and it's too late. But and salute, man, salute to my man Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Y'all make sure that you first smash my like button. Smash my like button first of all, and then make sure that y'all go sub to Knockout Boxing 86 TV if y'all ain't sub to the man already. And he has a hell of a show coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow, make sure that y'all hit his bell icon so you can get his notification tomorrow. He doing his also famous fight prediction on the Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford, and he's having a whole panel, and he gonna break it down for you just like Knockout Boxing do with his expertise. And Ben Israel, what's happening with it? Salute to you. Hey man, Ben Israel, man, that man, he be going hard when it come to the Errol Spence when it come to Errol Spence and Crawford, man. Ben Israel gonna go hard. Yes, sir. But yeah, so just y'all, just keep a lookout what's going on with AB. And like I said, man, this man, I hate to see a young man like that, because he's still a young man, he's still very young. And all of the money that he had, and he just didn't have the right guidance around him. You know what I'm saying? He had the wrong people around him, and that's what happens, and maybe somebody else could watch this and or watch him and use what they see went on with his career, use it as a learning experience. Maybe some other fighter could, use that as a learning experience. But you get these dudes $1 million, coming out the hood and they ain't never had nothing. It sound good, but they gonna ride how they gonna roll how they want to roll. A lot of these young dudes, you can't tell them shit. They gotta learn the hard way and just hope, AB, just hope that it's not too late for him to get his shit together. But anyway, let's moving along. Let's talk about something that's really, really, I don't know. I really don't like this, right? We got Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz. I guess they getting ready to, they trying to make a fight between them. They getting ready to fight next. Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz, right? Now check this out. And the reason I don't like this shit is because it's like that PBC is just basically, you know what I'm saying, just throwing them to the side. Oh, well, they ain't shit to us. We just gonna put them against each other. We'll put Charles Martin against Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making one of these other fighters fight Luis Ortiz. It's like you throwing that man in the garbage and like, okay, well, let's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just put him in there with somebody so he can shut up. Like, that's what it's looking like to me. Because you got guys like Andrew Ruiz that's allowed to duck him. He's over there on the PBC platform. Why are you letting these other fighters, continuously duck Luis Ortiz? And if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz wouldn't have never got. And I don't even know if he went to PBC. You know what? I don't even know if he went to PBC. But just boxing in general, like, man, I don't like how they did Luis Ortiz, man, because if it wasn't for Wilder, he wouldn't have never got a chance. They treat that man like they treat Gary Russell. Real talk. They treat that man like they treat Gary Russell. But then you got Andrew Ruiz, you know what I'm saying? He get to pick and choose who he want to fight. Andrew Ruiz get to pick and choose who he want to fight. Why is that? That's crazy. Like, this shit crazy to me. Um, I don't know, man. Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz, it's cool, but at the end of the day, what is it for? What is it for? I mean, what are they fighting for? You ain't finna let neither one of them fight for a belt. So what are they fighting for? That's what I'm saying. And at this point in Luis Ortiz's career, he needs to be fighting for something, or eliminator, or something. No, no. I just seen that fight, and I just felt like that they was just basically throwing them two fighters in the trash and just, you know what I'm saying, putting them against each other. Dundada says if they make Ruiz versus Ortiz and Ortiz wins, we're gonna have to see Wilder versus Ortiz 3, and no one wants to see that again. No, we don't. We wouldn't have to see that. I mean, they could have been made that fight. We not finna let Andrew Ruiz off the hook in no shape, form, or fashion. Not at all. Andrew Ruiz can be able to pick and choose who he want to fight. And this motherfucker ain't never did shit in his career except for went out there and got, a victory against Anthony Joshua that can't take a motherfucking punch on the chin from me and not fucking crumble. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Andrew Ruiz ain't never did shit. So why does he continue to get, chance after chance, or continue to be able to pick and choose who he want to fight? You know what I'm saying? We all know now that Anthony Joshua don't have no chance. Like, I don't know. I just don't like that. Why you ain't put Andrew, Ortiz in there with a Charles Martin. Put him in there against Charles Martin. Then Charles Martin was calling his ass out, and it's crazy because all of these guys was calling Andrew Ruiz and not Ortiz. I mean Ruiz. Put Ruiz, Andrew Ruiz ass in there against Charles Martin. You know what I'm saying? Because Charles Martin was calling him out, and he ain't want no smoke. He ain't want no smoke. Charles Martin was calling him out. He didn't want no smoke. Luis Ortiz been calling him out for years. He didn't want no smoke. This motherfucker should be able to pick and choose who he want to fight. Who the fuck is he? You know what I'm saying? Fuck a Andrew Ruiz. Straight up. Man, fuck Andrew Ruiz. And the reason I say that is because Andrew Ruiz had the chance of a lifetime to go over there and perform not once, but twice, right? He had a second time to go over there and defend his title against Anthony Joshua, and his big fat ass showed up 300 plus pounds. See, y'all want to let him off the hook for that, right? But get on everybody else because they do shit and they undisciplined, right? But y'all want to forget that Andrew Ruiz had he went over there and grabbed a payday, and his big fat ass just fucking went over there and basically laid down. Told y'all that he didn't train. The motherfucker was eating pizza in the goddamn locker room and shit. But this is the man that gets to pick and choose who he want to fight. And PBC is fucking, you know what I'm saying, carrying him along like a fragile package and shit. Come on now. That's some bullshit. Yeah, that nigga motherfucker one-hit wonder. Eating pizza in the goddamn fucking eating a whole fucking pizza in the locker room before you got to fight. This motherfucker, like I told y'all, man, right after he won that title against Anthony Joshua, I think it was the Manny Pacquiao Keith Thurman fight, right? He just had won that fight probably like a couple weeks before that, a month before that, whenever it was, right? This motherfucker walking around the MGM and shit. And this ain't no lie. This motherfucking Andrew Ruiz walking around the MGM with bodyguards and shit. Having people holding people off that say they want to. I ain't asked the motherfucker for no picture or nothing, but I'm watching them. And the motherfucker having his bodyguards, stopping people from coming up to Andrew Ruiz to take pictures and shit. The motherfucker didn't nobody even know who he was a couple weeks ago. He walking around with bodyguards and shit. I said, this motherfucker right here that lost his goddamn mind. I'm talking about you got mega superstars all over the bill. You got Errol Spence, you got Terence Crawford, you got motherfucking Magic Johnson, you got Shaq, you got all these superstars, and this motherfucker the only one walking around with bodyguards and shit. Motherfucker, people barely know who you is. And then went over there in that rematch, eating pizza in the locker room, come in 300 plus pounds and get his ass motherfucking whooped 12 rounds straight. But this is the guy that deserves to be able to pick and choose who he want to fight. Man, fuck him. Straight up. Ain't nobody forget that shit. Like I said, man, when Andrew Ruiz showed up 300 and some pounds against Anthony Joshua for the second fight and had everybody motherfucking put their money on him and showed up, and see, the thing that really pissed me off is because he motherfucking catfished everybody. You see, y'all forget he catfished everybody because remember, leading up to the second Anthony Joshua fight, the motherfucker kept posting up pictures and trying to, you know what I'm saying, goddamn using filters and shit, slimming his fat ass belly down, making himself look like he lost a whole bunch of weight. So people was like, oh shit, man, Andrew Ruiz in hella shape. He finna go out here and knock out Anthony Joshua. People went and put their money on this fat ass motherfucker, and then he come in and the dude 300 plus pounds, eat pizza in the locker room and shit. Then catfish everybody. Motherfucker didn't use all type of filters and shit, make it look like he got muscles, make it look like his stomach slim and trim. And the motherfucker done fooled everybody. Fucked up everybody money and shit. After that, I said, I don't never want to see his fat ass in the ring again. Now he over there on PBC and they motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, handling him like a fragile package, letting him pick and choose who he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Andrew Ruiz, if you want to fight Wilder, we'll let you fight Wilder. Oh, you don't want to fight Luis Ortiz? Don't worry about it. We won't let Luis Ortiz come nowhere near you. Oh, Charles Barnes calling you out? Don't worry about it. You don't have to fight him. Oh, you can just wait. You can pick who you want. Oh, we're gonna put you on pay-per-view with Chris Arreola because you deserve a pay-per-view. What the fuck? Is y'all serious? Because your name is Andrew Weeds. We know that you came in at 350 plus pounds. We know that you was eating pizza in the locker room. Oh, that's fine. You can do that. We know that nobody knew who you were, but you were walking around with your fucking title belt at a championship fight with bodyguards, telling your bodyguards to hold off everybody. You can't take pictures today. You're Andrew Weeds. Man, get the fuck out of here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, for real. But we want to tend to forget all of this. This motherfucker walking around with tattoos on his booty. You know what I'm saying? Getting tattoos all in his booty hole and shit. But he gets to pick and choose who he wants. Man, he gotta stop this shit. We gotta stop it. Motherfuckers actually tell me, oh, I would like to see Andrew Weed. No, I would like to see Andrew Weed take his fucking zesty ass down and sit the fuck down somewhere. Skinny Too Litty React says that man paid for premium deluxe package where he can Photoshop the stomach and everything. For real, he fooled everybody. Man, he fooled this motherfucker fooled. See, y'all forgot about that shit. I'm here to remind y'all. He fooled everybody. He got me. Cause I put money on him. I said, man, this dude in some shape this time. He finna come out. He finna put it on Anthony Joshua. He finna fuck Anthony Joshua up. Man, I said, this motherfucker in shape. Posting all them goddamn Photoshop pictures and shit. Man, this dude jumped on the scale. I said, God damn, man, he done fucked up everybody money. Up in there huffing and puffing and shit. Like a fat man got the fucking snoring in the bed. This motherfucker's so tired. Making all weird ass noises in the ring and shit because this fat ass tired and shit got pizza in his belly. hey, hey, man. Fuck. But anyway, man, fuck Andrew Ruiz at the end of the day. But yeah, they doing my man Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing them. We'll let y'all fight each other. Y'all don't mean shit. Oh shit. Man. Anyway, man, y'all smash on that like button. Y'all smash on that like button. Smash on the like button because we finna get into it. We finna get into the real nitty gritty. We gonna get down to it. And y'all smash on the like button. And matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the links because I told y'all yesterday that I'll probably drop the links. So I'm gonna drop the links. Let me figure out how to do this on this phone. Hold on. Y'all gotta bear with me for a minute. So I get y'all these links out. Hold on. I got y'all. I'm gonna get y'all these links out and we gonna cook. And y'all motherfuckers can't be long-winded today because shit, we got probably about maybe another hour. We got probably about like 45 minutes, an hour at the most. Let me hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right, there we go. I dropped the links. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all grab a link, grab a link, and we gonna talk about this Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford situation because everybody looking over Shawn Porter. But the fact is that both of these guys backs up against the wall. It's pressure. Both of these dudes, it's a lot of pressure on Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford. It ain't just a one-way street. It's a lot of pressure on both of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Both of these fighters got a lot of pressure on them. Butter B, salute. What's happening with it? Bumpy Thompson off in the building. What's good with it? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. What's happening with it? So it's a lot of pressure on both of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? The links in the building, the links are in the chat. If y'all want to click on one of them links, click on one of them links and we gonna cook. Hey man, oh yeah, Ray Smith, salute, salute. Yes, sir. Man, that's that Shawn Porter kit. And we got them on sale. We got the whole Shawn Porter kit. You know what I'm saying? It's the blazer, the hoodie, and the motherfucking hat. They all sold in one. It's all one piece. You know what I'm saying? You can buy your Shawn Porter kit. You know what I'm saying? We selling them for $99.99. And y'all better hurry up while supplies last. You know what I'm saying? We got the Shawn Porter kit, but you know the hat. Now, if y'all want the hat is extra. The hat is gonna cost you $50 extra. You can get the whole kit, the hat, the motherfucking hoodie, the oversized bow tie. You know what I'm saying? In the blazer, all stitched together. The hat is separate, but you can get everything right now for a discounted price of $145.99. That's the Shawn Porter kit. So if you're riding with Shawn Porter, we got the Shawn Porter kit on sale right now. Yeah, the hat extra, Anthony Johnson. The hat extra, my dude. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you'll get the hat thrown in at a discounted price if you act fast. Hey, and Cassandra Mason, the queen in the building, she says, hey, Mr. EBT, she said, ETB, she says, let's see your Porterway collection outfit. Hey, hey, I'm telling y'all, it's on sale. And salute to the queen, Cassandra Mason. Salute to Cassandra. It's on sale. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta act fast. And we actually coming out with the Velcro shoes too. We got the Shawn Porter, you know what I'm saying? The Porter Velcro shoes. They in the making right now. You know what I'm saying? We got the Porter it. You talking about big baller brand? Nah. These Porter Velcro shoes, they a lot better than big baller brand, and we gonna get them to you. We gonna get them out to you fast. You ain't gotta wait 2 years to get these Porter Velcro shoes, right? They'll be on the market before the end of the week. Yeah, the Porter Velcros. The Porter Velcros, you know what I'm saying? We got the Air Porter Velcros. They will be out, you know what I'm saying? We coming out with them on Thursday. Like I said, you better hurry up while supplies last. Hey, and y'all smash on the like button, man. Y'all smash on the like button when you in the building. Smash on the like button. You know what I'm saying? If you're rolling with Shawn Porter, y'all better go ahead and get the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get the gear. Y'all got to get the gear. If you're riding with Shawn Porter, y'all got to get the gear. You know what I'm saying? The Porter Velcros. And then Bumpy Thompson, you know what I'm saying? And then on Friday, we got a special release. We coming out with the Air Porter Velcros. They don't only got, you know what I'm saying, the black Velcro across the top. They all black. You know what I'm saying? Them all black Velcro shoes. You know what I'm saying? That you might have seen a couple kids on the short bus get on the short bus with them on. But you know, hey, that's a whole different story. But we coming out with the Air Velcro Porters. The Air Velcro Porters are coming to a motherfucking YouTube near you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better act fast. But anyway, we 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 go get into this cooking. We go get into this cooking. Now, like I said, y'all, and smash the like button. Smash the like button. Like I said, y'all, man, check this out. Everybody kind of looking over Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? People, we got some people like my man Kyle. You know what I'm saying? My man Kyle, he looking over Shawn Porter because Shawn Porter can't dress. We got people looking over Shawn Porter because his motherfucking mouth is oversized. You know what I'm saying? He got, his teeth too big for his mouth. We got people looking over Shawn Porter because he got the same braids in his head and they ain't grown for 3 years now. This motherfucker been the same length for 3 years. We got people looking over Shawn Porter for all type of crazy shit. But at the end of the day, Shawn Porter can fight. Shawn Porter can fight his ass off. And the pressure is not only on Shawn Porter, right? The pressure is also on Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Because Shawn Porter ain't an easy fight for nobody. And I mean nobody. Shawn Porter give everybody that he get in the ring with hell. And he makes a close fight with everybody that he fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, hey, we trying to be serious now. Y'all tripping, man. Hey, y'all tripping. I'm trying to be serious now. Hey, Shawn Porter make a close fight with everybody that he fight. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen Shawn Porter just get washed. He make it everybody that Shawn Porter fight is gonna be within, a 3-point fight. Real talk. So the pressure is on Shawn Porter, and he has a lot of pressure on him because see, if Shawn Porter lose another big fight, people gonna push him to the back. People gonna be, he ain't nothing but a gatekeeper. You feel what I'm saying? People gonna say that he's nothing but a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? He's not good enough to beat the top level competition. He's almost there, but he ain't there. And people go, use him and push him back as a gatekeeper, right? So he has a lot of pressure because this is his last big fight he gonna ever get. Really, really, this is Shawn Porter's last big fight. We seen Danny Garcia, right? Danny Garcia was in that position, and he had to fight Errol Spence, and he couldn't get the job done. Now people looking at Danny Garcia is a big name, but he a gatekeeper, right? They looking at Danny Garcia as a gatekeeper. Shawn Porter is going to be in that same position if he can't go out here and pull out a victory against Terence Crawford. So he has a lot of pressure. He got a lot of pressure on him, right? But also, Terence Crawford, he has a lot of pressure on him also. Let's keep it 100. Pressure bust pipes. Both of these guys got a whole lot of pressure on them. Now, Terence Crawford got a whole lot of pressure on him. And let me put my man on, let me add my man on here. Yes, sir. My man Polo in the building. So
Everything salute, man. Texas represent all the time, bro.
Salute,
but
man.
Listen, I'm not gonna have this Shawn Porter, Showtime Shawn Porter slander right now. And I'm up in here going to bat for my man. Look here. You know and I know and everybody else in the chat know that Crawford's resume can't even touch Shawn Porter.
Yeah, look,
Win, lost, or draw.
Polo.
Oh, go ahead.
Polo, let me finish my bill, and then I'm gonna let you cook. Let me finish my bill. Now, what I said is that now Terence Crawford got a whole lot of pressure on him. He got a whole lot of pressure on him because, right, if Terence Crawford can't go out here and get this victory against Shawn Porter, people gonna look at Terence Crawford as like he been protected for all that time on Top Rank. Top Rank built him up, right? And he never was what everybody said he was, right? They gonna get on Terence Crawford helmet and say that he was never what everybody said he was. Basically, it was a top ranked resume, right? And they built him up and they fed him basically an easy diet, and he was able to flourish because they was feeding him the top ranked resume, right? If people gonna get on his helmet, right? And so both of these fighters got a whole lot of pressure. They got a whole lot of pressure. Both of them got everything to lose. You know what I'm saying? Both of these fighters got everything to lose. And I've heard people going back and forth about, oh, well, Shawn Porter got everything to gain and nothing to lose. No, I don't agree with that. I think both of these fighters got everything to lose. Both of these fighters do. And people just looking over Shawn Porter, you know what I'm saying? They just looking over him and acting like the fight is already over. Like motherfucking Terence Crawford already done whooped Shawn Porter. The link in the chat, and my man 503 coming through in that super chat. The link in the chat. I'll put another one in the chat. The link is if you 503. If you scroll up, they should still be in there. Scroll up, you'll see the links in the chat, and just click the link.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. Everything. I don't got too much time, but I'm gonna say this though. Listen, they're gonna look over Shawn Porter just like they looked over, Canelo when Caleb Plant was coming with the fight, doing all that talking and stuff like that. Then he got slept, night. Man, they looking at Shawn Porter just because, okay, yeah, win, loss, or draw. You know what I'm saying? He fought them all and everything, which, a couple of them, he took the L's. And then, hey, listen to this, everything. They even had the audacity. You heard what Keith Thurman said, talking about he don't know how to get kings out of the ring. Man, Keith Thurman, if you don't shut your ass up. Look, I'm going to tell you like this. When Porter get up in the ring, man, Crawford is going to find out that he has never fought anywhere near the stratosphere of Porter. And that's a fact, man.
Yeah, man. You're right. He ain't. He hasn't. He's never fought anybody close to the level of Porter.
I mean, Kell Brooks, come on, man. He up here crying about his body and all this other stuff. Look, my body and stuff like that. Man, you didn't even want to fight, man. And tell me, hey, this is my last point too, everything. When's the last time Crawford fought on pay-per-view? I'll wait.
I think it was Amir Khan. Yep, Amir Khan.
Yeah,
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, and everybody done ran through that.
Was that 2018 or I think it might have been 2018? Oh, when was
it? Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is a guy that I wake up to see because he gonna give you a good fight, and he ain't gonna sell. He's not gonna sell the people short. But I think I'm taking Porter not by no knockout, but by the decision, man.
You taking them by decision? I mean, a lot of people think that you crazy because you saying that, right? Hold on real quick. Let me add my minute. I don't know. He dropped off. A lot of people think you crazy because you saying that, right? But that is not it. Like people trying to act like it's impossible for Porter to win this fight. It's not impossible for Porter to win this fight. Now, myself, I'm picking Terence Crawford to win by decision, a close decision. But it ain't impossible for Porter to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey,
more the pressure on him, everything.
What you say?
Hello. I said to me, Crawford. I said to me, Crawford got more the pressure on him than Porter, because people want to see, okay, are you fighting a legitimate fight?
I think that they both got equal amount of pressure on them because, like I said, like I broke it down, they both got equal amount of pressure because if Crawford don't beat him, then people just gonna try to act like Crawford was never shit, and it was all because of the resume that Top Rank gave him. If Porter don't beat Crawford, people gonna say, well, Porter ain't nothing but a gatekeeper. He could never beat the top level competition.
Hey, everything, Kinfolk, I gotta bounce out, man. Hey, I salute to you, LDBC all day, and salute to you, my brother on here, man. I get at you, man.
Already. Hold on, let me add my man 503. Coach, what's happening, Coach?
Ain't nothing, man. What's going on?
Oh man, you already know. Out here breaking it down. 503, what's happening with it?
Man, salute to you, man. There you go talking that boxing again.
You
You know what I'm
already know,
saying?
man, how we getting down.
Bro, I've been looking for your notification. It just led me to your video on your live stream. I didn't even know you was live, bro.
Man, they be doing that shit, man. I got another
Yeah.
account and I don't even be getting my own notifications. And people be hitting me. They be like, man, I've had people call me and be like, man, I'm watching your you on right now. I'm like, man, I did that show 3 days ago. Man, I ain't got no notification. So yeah, they be
Yeah.
fucking with my shit. They know what they
Yeah,
doing.
man. Yeah, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you for putting that link out. I ain't even know you put it in the chat. But much love to you, man. Salute to Coach too as well, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir. Let me let Coach cook on this, and then I'm gonna let you cook on this 503.
it. All right.
Coach, what you got?
Man, I just think this fight is 50-50 myself, to be honest with you. Now, the only, I hope Shawn don't go in there and think Bud not strong at 145. I mean, at 147 because he's gotten stronger. And we saw him dealt with a rough fighter before. We saw him deal with Jeff Horn. And we know, I mean, he's not a Shawn Porter, but he's a rough fighter. And Bud is physical, you know what I mean? So I think it's a 50-50 fight. I just know that it's gonna be hard for Bud to hurt Shawn, but we've seen Bud get buzzed a few times in his career. So if he get buzzed in his career, if he get buzzed in this fight, Shawn Porter gonna jump on him. We know that. So like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. Everybody picking Bud, but I like both fighters, so I'm just neutral on it as far as that goes. As me picking anybody, I think this is gonna be a real rough fight for both of them, and I think they're gonna bring it. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. It's gonna be something that it may end up being fight of the year. You never know, But because of the two opponents, they both got the will to win. They both fight hard, and I just wish them both luck, man. I don't have a lot of criticism for either one of the guys, so I'm just glad that Terence finally fighting elite fighter at 147. That's what I'm happy about.
Right.
It, man. But
No,
before I kick out of here, I want to talk about y'all. Just think Canelo gonna wash my boy. He gonna just wash Benavidez like talking about it, Y'all act like that man ain't strong and long, got a long jab, could hit you from across and got fast hands. Canelo got good head movement, but you can only have, and he get in the high guard a lot. You get in the high guard with David Benavidez, he ain't gonna stop. He gonna keep punching you. So it's not no easy fight like Canelo don't get hit. He get hit just like every other boxer, But it's some hard shit coming at him, and with speed, hard and fast. So I don't know how people just think he gonna watch David Benavidez. I already told y'all I got Devin and I got David Benavidez over everybody. So
man,
that's
he
all I
gonna
had to
drown.
say.
Hey, Canelo gonna drown that boy. You know what I'm saying?
You can't drown somebody. Canelo get tired. David Benavidez
Hey,
gonna get tired, bro.
Canelo gonna drown, man. Canelo gonna drown that boy. David Benavidez ain't the one.
Okay.
You better look for somebody else, Coach. David
Okay.
Benavidez ain't the one.
Oh, we already got the bet. Money, we got the bet already. Ain't no
Yeah,
problem.
he ain't the one. Hey, my man Kyle in the building. We were just talking about you earlier, Kyle. The boxing section, TBS. What's happening with it? My man Kyle up in the building. Hey, Kyle, like I said, man, Kyle, he don't like Shawn Porter, motherfucker, because his teeth too big. Cause
Oh,
man,
oh.
Kyle be, hey, Kyle be having me in tears though, man. You get to talking about Shawn Porter. Hey, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. What you got? 503.
Man, I was floating down the canal with Coach until he said that shit about Benavidez. I had to jump in the swamp with the Gators because he got to cut that shit out with that David Benavidez shit.
Okay.
But
Okay. Hey, I
hey
know
man,
one thing.
I
We
was
deserve to see it. I know that. He
right.
deserved that fight. So he deserved
Absolutely,
that fight.
absolutely.
I do say that.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm
I
saying?
want to listen. People like you and people who I be talking with it about. Y'all make me want to see the fight. I don't even care about the Charlo shit no more. Andrade, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Ben be there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but for me, man, I was like I said, I was agreeing with everything Coach was saying until he started talking about this Benavidez situation. For me,
I stand on mine, bro.
yeah, for me, for me, when it comes to Sean and Bud, I mean, you know, like Coach say, I don't really got no motherfucking, horse in the race for this one. You know who my man is, you know what I'm saying? This Texas all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with Big Fish on that one, but I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy the fight. I think a lot of people are underestimating Porter for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Maybe they want to overhype Bud, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pressure put Buzz Piper and make diamonds. We don't know what we got with Terence Crawford because, like he said on the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, every fight is his toughest fight, and that's a problem. That goes to show your level of competition has been, you know what I'm saying, suspect at best. I mean, to me, I was going back looking at some of Bud fights, man, on YouTube last night, and his toughest fights to me are Victor Postile. Victor Postile was undefeated at 140, and I liked him versus Jeff Horn because Jeff Horn, I mean, to Bud's credit, I mean, he did beat Manny Pacquiao, so he did beat the man that beat the man. He just couldn't get the man that we wanted him to fight, per usual. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, I got Bud edging it out, bro. Split decision. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be closer than what people think, in my opinion. That's all I got.
Yeah, man, I don't understand how everybody all of a sudden, oh, Shawn Porter getting knocked out, Shawn Porter getting knocked out. I want to know where is your like where what do you have to back that up? How you gonna say just because Bud been knocking everybody out? Okay, cool, but who has he been knocking out? That's what y'all got to look at. You know what I'm saying? Who has he been knocking out? He ain't never been in the ring with nobody near the level of Shawn Porter. And then people want to say, oh, Shawn Porter ain't shit. Shawn Porter ain't shit. But hey, Bud ain't never been in the ring with nobody on the level of Shawn Porter. So he got to go in there and he got to prove that he could do what y'all saying that he could do. Because we ain't never seen him do that. Like my man said, his top level competition was Victor Postal, right? To me was Victor Postal, and I say I have to say Egas. I have to say Kavalaskis because everybody likes to say Gamboa, but man, Gamboa was way smaller than him. Gamboa was coming off a year and a half layoff. Gamboa was coming up in weight. And another thing with Gamboa is if you look at Gamboa's resume, like Gamboa really ain't never beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like Gamboa really ain't never beat. He never in the weight classes he was in. I mean, he he got a lackluster resume himself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to put emphasis on Gamboa. Yeah, he was a hell of a fighter coming out the amateurs, but we all know that his career got stalled out because he did fucked up business. He got with the wrong promotional companies and he did fucked up business. So he, missed a lot of fights that he could have had. So Gamboa really ain't never beat nobody on his resume neither. I mean, the top fighter that Gamboa probably beat on his resume was what's the dude Salido. I think did he beat Salido? I think he beat Salido, but Salido got damn near fucking 20 losses. Other than that, Gamboa ain't really never beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And if I'm wrong, somebody could tell me who Gamboa really beat. You know. Um. So I would say Egas Kavalaskis in fucking Postal and Victor Postal. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want to take nothing, and I hate saying this because I don't want to take nothing away from Terence Crawford's victory over Victor Postal because he did beat Victor Postal. It was a good victory, He outboxed Victor Postal and he did what he had to do, But Victor Postal did lose his next fight when he went and fought my man's um What's the undisputed? The undisputed at my man
Josh Taylor, bro.
Josh Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When Victor Postal when he fought Josh Taylor, I think that was his next fight. Josh Taylor beat him, and Josh Taylor only had like 12 fights at the time. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? We I think we got to give Terence Crawford for things that he's done, credit for things that he's done, but then a lot of people put too much of sauce on some of the shit that he did. Way too much of sauce on. Oh man, he moved up and he beat motherfucking Jeff Horn some shit. Well, he beat Manny Pacquiao, man. Jeff Horn ain't beat Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Horn didn't really beat Manny Pacquiao, and Jeff Horn used his size and he tried to bully Manny Pacquiao, rough him up. You know, but certain styles make fights. Jeff Horn is some shit. My footwork in the ring is 15 times better than Jeff Horn's. Like Jeff Horn, some shit. So, you know, a lot of people try to, oh, wait, he beat Jeff Horn. I give him credit for, the most credit I give him is for, we got to give him credit for Postal. You know what I'm saying? Because although Postal to me was an HBO uh, hype job, he's a good fighter, but he was an HBO hype job because they tried to put Victor Postal on a pedestal, and he only had beat one fighter, and that was Matisse, and Matisse had already just got beat, and Matisse had got beat like 2 or 3 other times before Danny Garcia beat him. But they tried to make him like he was just a fucking world beater because he beat Matisse, right? But he's a good fighter. He's a good, solid fighter. And then Igis Kavalaskis, he's a good, solid fighter. Not great. You know what I'm saying? We seen what Virgil Ortiz did to him. And, you know, so those are his 2 best wins to me. You know, a lot of people say he went over there to the UK and he beat, what's his name? Ricky Burns. Man, Ricky Burns is some shit. So, you know, y'all could add that up how you want to add it up. Both of these guys got pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Both of these dudes got a lot to prove. I know World Combat, he thinks the world of motherfucking Terence Crawford. He thinks Terence Crawford can, you know, swim underwater. Without a breathing tank, come out, fucking climb up Mount Everest, motherfucking run a marathon, and then, you know what I'm saying, come out of all of that shit unscathed and not even breathing hard. All in one day, if you ask World Combat.
Oh, that's how y'all feel about Canelo?
Hey, it's salute to my man World Combat Sports. So that's my man Scotty White. Make sure that y'all go sub to my man Scotty White. Make sure that y'all go sub to World Combat Sports. And what's up? What you got, Kyle? Now here come Kyle with the bullshit. Here come Kyle with the bullshit. What you got, Kyle? Kyle, boxing section TBS. What's happening? I think he on mute. He on mute or he on something.
You hear me now?
Yeah, but we can hear you now. What you got? I know you coming with the bullshit.
Oh, you know how I'm coming, but shout out to World Combat Sports. You know, he think Terence Crawford can swim underwater and not get wet. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this first and foremost, man. The worst dressing nigga that we all know is Shawn Porter, and his terrible dressing is gonna translate to Saturday night when he get his ass whooped. You know what I mean? He's going to sleep. I stand by it. I guarantee it. He will be stopped by Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I got my $50 on there. My boy Keon's gonna have to give me my $50 in 50-cent pieces. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I get some silver in that bitch.
Can I stick at that bit? Can I stick at that bit, Mr. Kyle? I know you got the money because you be at every fight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who that is because I can't even
this
see your
503
face,
line, nigga. Don't act like you don't know me.
That's 503 line.
I got to see your face because you know what I mean. You know, me and Keon, we done been in the same place at the same time, sitting down at the same tables. So I know I can get the money from him. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be making random bets with niggas and shit. But you know, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? You got Shawn Porter beating him or something?
Nah, I don't think I want to bet. You say he gonna win by stoppage. You got to bet on that. I just want to see if you want to bet that he don't get the stop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, man, I'm bringing a lot of my money to Vegas to put down on that fight. So I'm not really betting. I'm not really
Okay.
betting. I'm betting the odds more than I'm betting people. But you know what I'm saying? We was because the only thing about me, it was me, Keon, Coach Red, and Bernie. So we all, you know what I'm saying, we was all it was in the midst of the battle, you know what I'm saying, of arguing and shit. So that's how that came about. You know what I mean? And but yeah, I don't listen, man. Let's keep it real. All right. First and foremost, we're all Earl Spence fans through and through, right? So I think the hatred for Bud
World
bleeds
Comeback.
out.
He
Hold on.
can't. Hey, World Comeback hate the motherfucking man. He hate the name Arrow. He can't stand the name Arrow. He hate the ground Errol Smith walk on. So don't say everybody. Say everybody but
No,
World
what
Comeback.
I'm saying, I'm making a point though. When I say everybody, I'm talking about everybody that loves Errol Spence. They let the hatred for blood bleed out on that level to where they'll root for a nigga they never liked. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has went out and said, you know what, man? Shawn Porter's my favorite fighter. It ain't a nigga on this panel. It ain't a nigga on YouTube that I can find. If y'all can find one for me,
man. I fuck with Shawn Porter.
I would for sure congratulate that man.
I used
But
to fuck
he
with
ain't
Shawn
nobody's
Porter
favorite
heavy.
fighter.
I used to fuck with Shawn Porter heavy till he started opening his mouth, you know what I'm saying, and talking that silly shit. But I fucked with Shawn Porter heavy.
Was he your favorite fighter though?
Nah, never.
Hell no. That's what I'm telling
Nah.
you. Nobody, listen, you can respect the man, his pedigree as far as being a champion, but at the end of the day, the man, he's in big fights and he don't win them. So tomorrow, Saturday night ain't gonna be no different. You know what I'm saying? The difference is he's gonna be asleep this time, because as we watched the fight last night with Earl Spence, had Earl Spence not admired his work and would have went back to work instead of like getting so happy that he knocked him down, he would have got him up out of there. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion though. But I tell you this, man, he is not gonna lose to a nigga dressed like Melly Mel. He is not gonna lose to a nigga dressed like a fucking golfer from the 50s. It's just not gonna happen. Listen, the nigga had on a corduroy hat. Hey, listen, the nigga had on a corduroy hat. You can't lose to a nigga wearing a corduroy hat. It just can't happen.
This nigga Kyle, here come Kyle with the bullshit, man. Hey, World King.
Bruh,
hey,
the nigga had on a corduroy hat though, Keon. Come on,
man, look, World Comeback. Come on with your bullshit, man. Come on with it, World Comeback.
Hey, I approve everything in the boxing section. I came on here with the intent, once again, especially for 503, because he say he is a smoke. But I said, shit, the boxing session is over here saying everything that I can possibly say. Because look, Shawn Porter's one of those guys who never maximized his athleticism. So come this weekend, Terence Crawford's gonna allow him the red shirt, and he gonna blitz his ass all fight. Period. He gonna allow Shawn Porter to go back to his previous sport of football after this fight, because there's really nobody else that he's gonna be able to fight worth mentioning after Terence Crawford. He becomes a certified gatekeeper after this weekend.
You see what I said, y'all?
I'm thinking about taking that bet with 503 for a knockdown. I'm just contemplating right now. Just give me a little bit of time, man.
Appreciate it, World Cup.
Hey, World Cup, I know you're gonna be in the building on Saturday.
What now?
I know you're gonna be in the building on Saturday night.
I'm trying to, man. You know, they didn't approve me for credentials, dog.
Hold on.
Fuck them niggas, man. Buy the ticket and get the fuck.
Look,
bro,
I don't show up to fights no more, no credentials, and just walk around fishing like I used to.
Hold on. You mean to tell me all this shit you didn't put on for Terence Crawford? This man should have gave you a credential, right? He should have handed you one himself, or fat ass Bomac. All that, man, come on now. And you gonna tell me
check this out, Keon.
That's crazy, man.
Keon, not only that, the weigh-in isn't public, and the presser isn't public. It's not. Neither one of them open to the public. So why am I gonna take the trip to Vegas though? None of them are open to the public, dog.
Man, I feel some
Wait, so
type
you
of
don't
way
have,
about that. Man,
I got the press release. Nothing's open to the public. Not the presser, not the final presser, not the weigh-ins. None of that shit is open to the public.
but how they ain't gonna give you out of all people a
I don't know,
motherfucking
man.
credential? That
I
shit
don't
don't
know.
make no sense to me.
I covered Top Rank several times. I don't know what's going on.
And the way you put on for
see,
Terence Crawford, I mean, shit, that's some
Hold on.
bullshit.
Wasn't you at the joint in Atlanta, right? You did that one,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. I was there for Shakur Jamel Herring, and then turn
Yeah.
around. You know, they say it's only limited stuff. Vegas is funny though. When you apply for a credential for Vegas, it's a little bit funny, man. Because
Man, I
people
bet your
see
fight hype be there.
this is why,
I
Fight
bet
Hype
you
has a
Ellie
team
man,
Set.
though.
fight hype, man,
Fight Hype has a
you know,
team.
they ain't
I'm
I bet,
independent.
I bet you Ellie Setback be there.
I mean, Ellie is being pushed by PBC, so we know how long Ellie been in the game. That's
I'm gonna
automatic
tell you like
approval.
this though, man. Hey, World Combat, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Fuck that credential, man. Cause I move around that bitch like I got one. You know what I'm saying? The thing
Y'all know.
about it is if you know one person in that motherfucker, it don't even matter, bro.
But your
I'm
one
just
person
keeping
is
it so
Fred
real
though,
with you.
boxing section. That's not. I don't know one
Nah,
person
no,
like
he
that.
ain't.
I
Nah,
roll
nah, nah,
solo.
nah, 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 no, that ain't my one person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm cool with the Terence Crawford camp. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
All right. For
if we
sure.
riding, we for damn sure can ride in that bitch.
For sure.
Keanu tell you, nigga, he saw me and Red, we was together, like eating dinner like for hours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Steven Nelson is one of my homeboys.
All
And
right. All
that's
right. Right.
Terence Crawford's right hand man.
Yeah.
So I've been in the building without no credentials and it was able to come backstage without shit but the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all
Man, fuck
about.
that credential because it's all about who you
I'm
know, man. And if you
But
know the
they should,
niggas,
if anybody
fuck
should
a
have a
credential.
credential, World Combat, because this man this man been riding for Bud for the longest, right? I didn't have several. Me and World Combat, man, we didn't win at it on camera, off camera. I mean, World Combat riding for Bud 150%. So that shit don't make no sense to me.
You know some Keon, they being real strict about certain media. This happened with Deontay Wilder Fury. They getting real strict about media supporting a fighter heavy. I'm telling you, they getting real strict on media supporting a specific fighter heavy. They would deny your credential, man.
You
Believe
should
me,
have
I
hit a
don't talk to
Bomac
them
or
people,
something.
dog. I don't know. Like I fuck with Team Crawford, right? But I don't know them like boxing section know them.
Yeah.
Well, shit, nigga, you come to that fight. Hey, listen, you come to that fight, nigga. You for damn sure meet him. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come with me to
Yeah.
that goddamn fight. Cause like I say, I don't live my life about them credentials, man. Cause them white folks be playing games, and I ain't gonna play them games with the white folks. Like, shout out to my nigga Blue Blood. Like he got me the credential for the tank fight. But I'm damn near not even gonna take it because I can't move around like I want to. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that. I like the credential shit. I learned that the hard way when I tried to interview Leonard Ellaby when we was in Atlanta. And you know what I'm saying? He young boyed me to death. So after that, I kind of said, man, fuck that, man.
I
I
didn't
ain't
interview
really.
Leonard Ellaby before. Leonard Ellaby, he'll answer questions until you ask him like the real questions, and he ain't gonna answer them. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna answer them joints. You know, you ask him anything about if Tank is gonna fight anybody on any type of world class level, he ain't answering that shit. I'll let you know that right now.
That's
No, he
1,000%
didn't
correct
even
right
interview
there.
with me though, bro. He didn't even interview with me. He interviewed with some white folks. So I said, you know, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is, man. So after that, I knew right then and there how to move. And then once I learned about the credential, how you can't like go into the stands and shit, you gotta stay in one particular area. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that, man.
Yeah.
That ain't my style because
You can't move how you want
I
to
might
move
see a
with the
motherfucker I
credential.
know. Huh?
Yes, sir. But shit, man, World Combat, man. So what else you got? Come on, what else you got? I know you got a lot to say when it come to Terence Crawford and then Shawn Porter.
No, I just was listening to your chat, and pretty much you up here talking the same bullshit.
Man, you stay on some bullshit,
That
World
nigga,
Combat. Man,
that
you
nigga don't even like
always on
Shawn
some
Porter. Hey,
bullshit.
World Combat.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, World
hey, World
Combat.
Combat. That motherfucker don't
Kia,
even like Shawn
Kia,
Porter for real,
Hey,
man.
Kia
nah,
got quiet.
hey, nah, World Comeback. You know, if you mention Errol Spence, World Comeback get to swinging in the middle of his living room and shit. He
Man,
get
he
mad as fuck.
overrated. Errol Spence overrated this shit, man.
Hey, World
Oh, now
Combat.
come
What you,
on.
what,
Errol
Now
Spence
see,
is
hey,
overrated.
World Combat. What you gonna do when Earl Spence get in the ring and call your boy out? You know what I'm
I
saying?
hope
What's
he
gonna be the
does.
excuse then?
And
Okay.
Coach Lamont, salute.
here in boxing section, I might need to then show up because I want to go over there
Mm-hmm.
solo and not have any type of damn direction. But
Scott,
I want to interview Errol Spence before he even get in the ring. I got questions. If he don't answer them like he did me in Texas, then I know it's just another duck. He already done ducked me once.
Hold on, what
Scott.
hold on.
That's
Hold
fact.
on.
Errol
Uh-oh.
Spence
Let's
already
Uh-oh.
get
done
to the
ducked me
bottom.
once.
Let's get to what happened in Texas. What
Scotty,
happened?
maybe he don't like you.
What
Oh, you
happened
might
in
be
Texas,
right.
World
You
Comeback?
might be right, dog.
What happened in Texas, World
What,
I
Comeback?
got the receipts.
what happened? What happened in Texas?
I got the receipts, man.
What happened in Texas, World Comeback?
One of the Watson brothers. I'm not gonna say who. One of the Watson brothers. Somebody got an echo, but one of the Watson brothers say, "Hey, you want to get an interview with Errol?" I said, "No problem." You know what I'm saying? I was dressed in a blaze. I got the receipts. I got the picture I took when he went over there and asked him everything. And before that, I ran to Derrick James. Derrick James was an asshole. So I went over there, Watson, one of his sons asked me, did I want to interview? So I walked over there to the railing and Errol Spencer's right there, maybe about 50 feet away from me. So I seen him. He looked over and Errol Spence, looked and then he looked at the ring. It wasn't even nobody in the ring worth looking at. And he didn't come over there and give me an interview. So I said, okay, it's all good. I didn't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? But
But it probably was personal to him, Scotty, because you
I
always talk
mean,
shit about him on the internet. Think he
I,
don't be
I, I hey, back then you have to look at it like this. Media is critical at times. Just because my platform is not as huge as Pug Myers, Coppinger, and Idick and all these people that write for these big platforms. Criticism is criticism, bro. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean it's personal.
Yeah, but people take it personal, bro.
In life, people take it personal. But I'll say it once again: Spence is overrated, bro.
Well,
You
okay,
got to
okay.
wait,
So
wait,
so
wait,
now,
wait,
wait,
Scotty,
hold
hold
on.
on.
My whole point was
So
now
he'll
we
probably
know
duck
why
me
you don't
again
like
in
Errol
Vegas.
Spence.
He'll probably duck me again in Vegas. I expect it.
Hey, now we know why you don't like Errol Spence. I knew it was something. I knew I was gonna get that shit out
Scotty,
of you one day.
hold on, Scotty. He overrated.
I knew it was something.
Who got the best resume, Scotty?
Man, look, coach. I ain't come over here for you to, take me
I'm
through
just
a
asking
one,
a
two.
question,
Look, I
brother.
already passed the fundamentals. You ain't then holding mitts for somebody who just stepped in the gym for the first day.
I understand. I'm asking a simple question, dog. That's it. I'm just asking you, out of him and Terence Crawford, who got the better resume? That's
Resume
all.
50-50 in my opinion. Resume
Come on,
50-50.
stop. Come on,
Man,
Scotty.
come on, Scotty.
We
Come on,
talking about
Scotty.
we talking
And you
about a
call yourself a
welterweight.
boxing guru, bro?
We,
Come on,
we talking
Scotty.
about we talking about the welterweight. That's just my opinion, bro. Like Terrence
We
Crawford is
talking
stopped.
about at all, pure career
Coach,
at all. Who got the best
Coach,
resume?
check this out. Terrence Crawford stopped boxing tomorrow. He's in the Hall of Fame. Errol Spence
Nobody.
has to continue boxing. Look, Errol Spence has to
Man,
continue boxing to build up his dang credentials
motherfucking Mickey
outside
Ward in
of
the
the
Hall of Fame.
WBC and IBF
What's that
championship.
supposed to
He
mean?
has to do
Hey,
more.
World Combat. Mickey Ward is in the Hall of Fame too. What's that supposed to
And,
mean?
and, and Mickey Ward was more entertaining than Errol Spence. I'll tell you that. Mickey
Man,
Ward
come
was
man,
more
if you don't
entertaining than
cut
Errol
this
Stop,
Spence.
Scotty.
bullshit,
Come on,
if
Scotty.
you
He
don't,
was. He was more
man,
entertaining
Scotty,
than Errol
stop.
Spence.
Hey, Key, you right, Key. He just bitter cause Arrow ignored him, bro. That's what it is.
Bitter,
Yeah.
bitter is a $6 word, coach.
I mean,
That damn Scotty, you suck, boy. You fucking kill me, dog.
hey, nah, see, I'm gonna tell you like this. Errol Spence, he always showed me love anytime, you know what I'm saying? He always showed me love. Terence Crawford, he was cool. He showed me love. Now, Terence Crawford, he kind of more standoffish though. But I don't take that against Terence Crawford. He'll still, you know what I'm saying? He don't really say too much. He'll give like a little head nod, and you know what I'm saying. But Errol Spence, shit, he'll chop it up with me. He cool. Like Errol Spence always showed me love. But I feel where Scotty coming from because I've had certain fighters, right? One of them is certain fighters I don't like because I didn't seen them in public and they try to act like they shit don't stink. Like I don't like Rigondeaux. That little ugly motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I want to slap the piss out of him. I don't like his ass. I don't like Vermaine Stavern. He a whole bitch. But it's so I
Nah, man,
understand.
Bermain cool, dog. What you
Ain't that
talking about?
something?
Man,
Look at y'all,
Bermain cool,
y'all.
dog. We kicked it
hey,
in Vegas, dog. What are you talking about, kid?
See that?
okay.
See
Let me
that?
tell you. Let me tell you. So I seen Stavern. This is years ago. You know what I'm saying? This is probably like I say. This is probably like around 2016. I see Stavern, right? I'm with my girl at the time, and we walking in the Mandalay Bay because I was staying in the Mandalay Bay. We walking through the Mandalay Bay, and I see Stavern. So I say, I look, and I was like, "Oh, that's Stavern right there." I said, "What's up, man?" Motherfucker looked at me and looked at me up and down and shit, talking about, yeah, you know what it is, and kept on walking. What the fuck wrong with this nigga? And I ain't like that nigga since then.
Mm,
You know,
damn. Okay.
yeah, like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I said, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? And then rigging down, I don't like that little black ugly motherfucker neither, cause you know, shit, it was after I forgot what fight we was at, and we was in the I think we was in the MGM. We was outside the MGM, and he was standing right there with his people. And I was like, "Oh man, what's up, Rigondeaux? Let me get a picture." He can't speak English, but he said something to his people, and he like put his hand off, like what I'm saying, to hold me off, like no, 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 no. I said, "All right, man," you know what I'm saying? But so I feel where you coming from, you know what I'm saying? Because some I don't know if some dudes they just be be the wrong time, but some of these dudes just act like they shit don't stink. So I feel where you coming from, but I knew it was something. I knew it was a reason why you be on Errol Spence helmet so heavy.
No, that's not like,
Nah, that's a reason.
this is not no bitter shit right here. It's just I fuck with Crawford way harder than Spence, period, in the whole entire boxing scheme of things. I know Crawford is a better all around boxer than Errol Spence, period. It's no question of this shit. None. He's a better overall boxer than Errol Spence, man.
I mean, that's your opinion. I don't have no problem with your opinion.
Absolutely, it's my opinion. That's why I'm telling you why I fuck with Crawford. He's an overall better boxer than Errol Spence, period. He's done more in his career than Errol
I
Spence.
mean,
Errol Spence is only 9-0 as a
he beat
welterweight,
more.
Keon.
Hey, he beat more bottom of the barrel, I'm saying, opponents in his career. I mean, if you want to count that.
Look. Errol Spence's career then started welterweight until he defeated Alejandro Barrera. We know that to be absolutely fact over here. He's only 9-0 as a welterweight while he was kicking rocks, trying to find out if he want to be a super welterweight or welterweight.
Man, you on that bullshit. There you go with that bullshit, Scotty.
Crawford was
now
busy
what the hell
stacking
does that
away
have to do with
divisions.
skill?
Crawford was stacking away divisions.
Bro, we gotta relax with this shit, bro. We done seen people listen, back in the good old days, people used to do 2 and 3 weight classes. Henry Armstrong, he was in hella weight classes. How does that have to do with your skill level, bro? Because you in different weight classes. Because you're trying to figure out where you want what class you want to go to.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
You talking to me or you talking to them?
You the only nigga that bring up weight classes.
Yeah, I brought up weight classes for Errol Spence because people look at him comparable to Terence Crawford, welterweight. They want to just compare welterweight. Terence Crawford haven't fought welterweight his entire career. He's a multi-division world champion. Period.
Okay. What is it? Doesn't matter about.
He's a 4-belt undisputed world champion, period. Errol Spence, it took him time to get himself together and figure out what his direction was in boxing. And then when he figured it out with Alejandro Barrera, now he's 9-0 in the welterweight division. So, I mean, just because he beat just because he's been in the ring with some top names that he's came up short, why are we giving him credit for that shit?
Okay,
I'm saying? He
this
beat
this
Kell
is
Brook
why,
after he
Scotty.
was. Let me get it out, Coach, and then I'll let you speak. Right? So he go over there and in the backyard of Kell Brook, and we already know the story with that. Kell Brook was already got his ass beat by Gennady at a higher weight class, and Errol Spence finished him. Cool. Now, what's next? What's next? What's so spectacular about what he did?
Okay,
Stepped in there with Danny Garcia, Chris Algieri,
Hold on, Coach.
Chris
Wait
Algieri.
a goddamn minute.
He don't even have a Pacquiao on his record.
Wait
What the fuck has Errol Spence did? He don't have a Pacquiao on his record.
No, hell no.
He got a Mikey Garcia that's a lightweight on his record.
With some bullshit. Hold on, listen to me now. You done came to my house, you ain't bring no food with you. You came to the table and you trying to eat for free. Nah, fuck this. We can't let you bring no fucking napkins to the party, bro. No. Hell to the no, no. Hold on, bro.
Hey, let me back out of the stream yard. Hey, let me back out boxing section of the streaming. Oh, this Keon's table. My fault. I didn't know I was supposed to bring napkins. I already been here before. I already broke bread on this panel. I don't know what you're talking about bringing napkins and shit.
Ooh, man.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. First of all, Chris Algieri was before.
I don't know what Scotty on today, bro.
Chris Algieri was before Kell Brook. And let's say this, bro. And let's cut the bullshit short, bro. Kell Brook had only lost one fight by the time he got to Errol Spence. One fight, bro.
You're
one
right.
fight.
And that was a brutal one, too. That was a brutal fight, too.
Hey, give me a fucking break.
Give me
a fucking break.
Okay.
So you trying to act like I don't have the right to my opinion of a boxer. I have absolutely my right to speak what I speak about a specific fighter. And that goes for Shawn Porter, that goes for Errol Spence. Whatever I say is my own opinion. I stand on my square with that. You don't have to agree, bro.
I agree with you, Scotty. Just like I said, Benavidez is the man. But regardless,
now, and I agree with Coach on that. I like Benavidez over everybody at 68. If Canelo give him a chance to step in the ring, I'm going for Benavidez. Period.
All right. Now I got one thing to say to Scotty. Think about this. Besides Kell Brook, which is a common opponent, is Kell Brook. Besides that, who on Terence Crawford resume you think can beat, let's say, Danny Garcia?
See, the level of competition that Terence Crawford has comparable to the big names in the welterweight. Yes, it's a step below.
Now this nigga want to start turning like a professor.
Check this out. I'm answering Coach's question, Keon. The people that's on Terence Crawford resume is a step below some of the bigger names that's on Errol Spence resume. Okay, it is. But if you look at the O's, Carlos Ocampo, and you look at the Mikey Garcias, they mean absolutely nothing. So we go to Kell Brook and we go to whoever else. Shawn Porter already had losses. Okay, I'm saying he used to stepping in there, coming in second with the big names. Am I right or wrong?
No, he beat Danny Garcia. Shawn Porter.
Look,
he beat Danny Garcia.
No, fuck that. Danny Garcia had 40 professional fights, and he was a lightweight moving up after fighting Robert Easter. And
same thing Crawford doing, bro.
He went the distance with a lightweight, and you want to sit up here and boast up Danny Garcia, who saw something?
Dude, he.
Hey, y'all, I gotta get back to the workhouse, man. So, much love to my dog.
Salute, much love.
So what you saying is Danny Garcia is not an elite fighter? Is what you're saying?
Boxing section?
Hey, World Combat, get with me, bro. Just come to the fight. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure some shit out. Just come to the fight, bro. Fuck it.
We'll chop it up to boxing section.
As much capping you doing for Terence Crawford, you better go to that motherfucker.
Scotty. So I'm asking you a question, bro.
Just hit me on Instagram though, so we can link up and shit.
Hey, Keon got my number, bro.
Is Danny Garcia an elite fighter?
Hey, I'll get your shit from Tay Jones.
I got you.
Okay, for sure.
All right, y'all, man. Hey, Keon, man, I'll see you later on tonight,
Coach.
Guys.
I bet.
For sure. Danny Garcia, 4-division champion. I would consider him an elite fighter in boxing, right?
Okay.
But
there you go.
Check this out. Then we have Manny Pacquiao. What division did he start fighting out at?
126.
So You know, he all the way down there, and motherfuckers don't goddamn say, oh, well, he beat up a 126 pounder or whatever the case. They just say,
because that
oh,
was
he's a
his weight at the
multi-division.
time.
Check this out, coach. He's a multi-division world champion. That's how they look at Manny Pacquiao. He's a Filipino superstar, and he's fought, you know, so many times. But they don't talk about his 12th fight his 12th fight, I believe, right? He got knocked the fuck out. But they
Of
just
course.
carry forward his divisions. Why can't I carry Terence Crawford divisions and his undisputed? Why?
I'm not
Crawford
saying
ain't never
that.
been
But you
knocked
got to
out.
understand also that Manny Pacquiao, when he moved up in weight, he fought top dogs. When
Man,
he moved up in weight, he fought fucking Oscar De La Hoya. He fought different, and he's an 8th division world champion. 8th division.
okay.
Nobody in the history of boxing ever did that.
Come
So
on, coach.
that's
You
a
act like you
difference.
enlightened me or something. Amanda Serrano, a 7th division champion. What does that mean exactly? He still got knocked out in his 12th fight.
Of
Something
course,
like that.
but I mean, but that's the thing. Just because then you playing into that Floyd era shit when people lost one of the to me the best fighter ever. He lost fights, but he still was the best fighter ever, which is Sugar Ray Robinson. He lost fights
Yeah,
too.
it's a
So
lot of fights, yeah. But we don't want to go too
it
far
doesn't
back.
matter if you take a loss. That's not my
In this
measuring stick.
welterweight scheme of things, it does matter if Errol Spence stepped in there with Shawn Porter and y'all boosting Shawn Porter up as a prominent name on Errol Spence's resume. Y'all boosting up Kell Brook, who got smashed by Gennady, and y'all boosting up Shawn Porter, who's been in there with championship fights and came up short. Y'all boosting these motherfuckers up, man. But
Shawn
y'all ain't
Porter is
boosting
a
up.
two-time
Y'all ain't
world
boosting up the
champion.
fact that Terence Crawford has knocked out everybody that he's supposed to knock the fuck out in welterweight. He's done it.
I mean, if you fighting a beast
Okay, if you
fighter,
say it's B level, he's finished them. He's finished them B level style. He
did.
got him out of there.
So now he's fighting an A-level fighter, and we're gonna see.
Man, please. Come on, dog.
Hey,
He's
bro.
a retread of Errol Spence's freaking opponents. He's a common opponent of Errol Spence.
But that's
He
who
ain't no
that's who
elite
they
fighter like that.
So he's a 2-time world champion,
And
so he's not a. You telling me that Shawn Porter is not an elite fighter?
so
That's
right
what
now, the way y'all talk about Keith Thurman, five champion, WBA and WBC, right? The way they talk about Keith Thurman, they don't aim energy.
I
He's
never said that about Keith Thurman.
Dog.
I never said that about Keith Thurman. My thing with Keith Thurman
I
is
said
he's not active enough. He's not active enough. That's my problem with him. And that's what got him in trouble, having a big head and not wanting to fight the young fighters that's coming up, because it's preposterous what he just said when he said that he don't know who Jerron fucking Boots Ennis is. That's insulting.
So he didn't fight the big fighters, y'all. Coach, come on now. You giving him credit. You giving Errol Spence credit for having names on his resume, right? But he don't have no Thurman. He don't have no Pacquiao. He don't have no Crawford. He don't have no Ugas. He don't have none of that shit.
But we know one thing, though. This is what we do know.
Thurman has Danny Garcia. Thurman has Shawn Porter. Come on, man. Isn't that the same credit y'all get Errol Spence? Danny Garcia.
Thurman is an elite fighter, bro.
Who?
You telling me that Keith Thurman's not an elite fighter?
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about people, the way they speak about Keith Thurman. Like you just said, he didn't fight. He took his time about fighting, his inactivity and stuff. He was injured. Wasn't he injured?
Yeah, but he's not injured. I mean, he ain't been injured for the last 2 or 3 years now. So,
but that's off topic of what we're talking about with Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence, who do he have? He don't have a Pacquiao. He don't have a Crawford. He got Danny Garcia, who's a common opponent to Keith Thurman. Because we all know he was calling out Keith Thurman. He didn't get it. So he has a common opponent, Danny Garcia. He has another common opponent, Keith Thurman, and Shawn Porter. Mm-hmm. Come on, he's doing the same thing y'all want Crawford to do. Crawford beat the fuck out of Kell Brook, and he about to beat the fuck out of Shawn Porter.
The difference.
Can I interject? Can I interject?
Hold on, let me say one thing.
I'm trying to respect my elders, but y'all gotta let me get in too, man.
All right. Just let me say one thing. The thing is this. This is what Errol Spence's goals was, to win all the fucking belts. That's his goal. It's not about all of his goal is to win all the belts. Now,
how that worked out for him so far? How that's don't worked out for him?
Well, he's a 2 belt holder. Terence Crawford got 1.
I'm just saying, how does that work? Terence Crawford is a multi-time world champion. Period.
bro. That's
You trying to tell me your divisions doesn't carry forward to where he at now? Yes, it does. Because when he stepped up the welterweight, who did he fight? Jeff Horn, who had a belt. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think about Jeff Horn. The fact is, he has Manny Pacquiao on his record in green. It has a W in that bitch.
Let 503 jump up in here.
Now, I just want to say this. And me and Scotty been going at it for the past couple of days, and he stands firm on his squad. But this is what I don't like about, you know what I'm saying, what Scotty say sometimes. I don't want people or the Bud, you know what I'm saying, fans to act like Shawn Porter ain't shit. And that's kind of like what's going on. I think we need to big this fight up and give Shawn Porter his flowers, because when Bud wins, it's gonna be a solid name on the resume. You know what I'm saying? If Bud wins, we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking Bud to win. I think he will win, but I don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know something. I don't know. But for me, Scotty, you're not telling the whole story when it comes to Earl Spence and his opponent's path since the Burrell fight, since he's been at welterweight. All this shit could have been avoided if Keith Thurman just would have fought the man. And like Coach said, you know, Keith Thurman's biggest problem was his inactivity, bro. When Earl Spence was rising, when he went to the UK and beat Kell Brook, he came back for Lamont Peterson. He was trying to get Keith in the ring. Keith didn't want to fight him, so he had to go elsewhere. That's how you got the old Campos and the Mikeys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it fucked him. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with his welterweight status, but in the long run, now we have another fight in Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, and you saying all these lightweights and all this and all that, but I feel like if Earl Spence beat Bud, that's gonna be the same excuse. Oh, Bud Crawford was a lightweight. Oh, he was at 135. He was at 140. He ain't a real welterweight. We can't.
Not at all, 503. Come on,
we can't do that.
Chill with that, dog. When have you heard?
I mean, but I'm just going off your logic, because you're not giving.
It ain't no logic, because Mikey Garcia took his first fight at welterweight as a lightweight. He came up from lightweight. His last fight with Robert Easter for the IBF, right? Who he dropped in the third round, right? So when he came up and fought Errol Spence, then what? He was a lightweight. He ain't never had no damn fights at welterweight.
But Scotty,
you got fought Jeff Horn in his first fight at welterweight. So what does it mean?
And this too, bro. Earl Spence didn't call for that fight, Scotty. He didn't call for that. Mikey came fucking with him. He didn't want to fight Mikey. He was trying to fight Keith Thurman, bro. We all know the truth, bro. He wanted to fight Thurman.
He was trying to fight Keith Thurman for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Keith Thurman, like a person who totally ignored Errol Spence. I totally concur with you on, he was calling out. Errol Spence was calling out Keith Thurman. Real talk. Mm-hmm. We've seen it on TV. We've seen it when Deontay Wilder was on the panel. We've seen them, Brian Custard, all of them. And Errol Spence always made it clear, I'm trying to get this fight with Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman say, yeah, I seen this boy coming up through the ranks. It was disrespectful. I'm not really a Keith Thurman fan like that. I'm not, because I do believe he was showing stupidity. He ducked Errol Spence. He didn't want to fucking give him the shot, just like the Charlo don't want to give Demetrius Andrade the shot. I don't like it. I don't like what Dan Keith Thurman did when Errol Spence was calling him out. Period.
Let me say something real quick, though. And this for you, Scotty. And salute to Money Brown TV. What's happening with it, Money? He say he was a 140 pounder, not a lightweight. That's a fact. Mikey Garcia was a 140 pounder. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a title belt at 140. Right?
That wasn't his last fight before he moved up to welterweight. Just because he fought Sergey Lipinets, that don't mean shit.
He had one fight before that, so he had been at 140. He was a champion at 140.
Man, right? His last fight was at 135. Keon,
but he was a champion at 140 before that fight. He
defeated Sergey Lipinets, vacated the title, and moved back down to lightweight.
Check this out. I want the same energy from you, Scotty. Right? I want you to keep this same energy, right? So if If Terence Crawford beats Shawn Porter, I want you to come back and say that Terence Crawford still ain't fought nobody because Shawn Porter wasn't shit. All right, so don't try to act. So don't be talking shit and getting excited. We just gonna keep the same energy. All he did was beat Errol Spence leftovers, and Shawn Porter ain't never been shit. He was just a gatekeeper anyway. So keep
I
that
never
same
said
energy.
he never been shit.
No, because you saying that Shawn Porter ain't this and Shawn Porter, and so we gonna keep the same energy. So you're downplaying Shawn Porter. So if Terence Crawford beats him, continue to downplay Shawn Porter. That's all I'm saying.
I'm downplaying him off where his experience has already placed him. That's my
Oh,
downplay for Shawn
he
Porter,
ain't. You
Keon.
said he wasn't shit in so many
He
words, so
lost
he
to
ain't
Keith
gonna be shit
Thurman.
if Terence Crawford
He
beat him.
lost to Kell Brook. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? And
That's
he
it. That's
lost
all,
to
folks.
who? Errol Spence. All big names that was champions in the welterweight division. He
Right.
loved coming in second. He loved it.
Okay.
Just like he
Okay.
liked putting
And
on
Terence
fucked up
Crawford ain't gonna
suits.
do
He
nothing by
loved
beating
coming
a
in
guy that
second.
love coming in second. Then, so keep that energy because you've been shitting on Sean. So if Terence Crawford come out here and beat Sean, I don't want to hear nothing about it because
Man,
he ain't
Keon,
did
first of
shit.
all, it ain't no IF, dog. It ain't no IF.
It's a if,
It's IS. It's
not the if.
IS. To be clear,
It's a if.
Terence Crawford is going to defeat Shawn Porter. And I will come on here and say, okay, that's what I thought. He was supposed to do that. Just like,
And he
that's
still
something
ain't
he's
fought
supposed to do.
nobody. No, you gonna have to say he was supposed to do that. He still ain't fought nobody.
He had to fight somebody because obviously he's in the ring with somebody that has fought Errol Spence. This
But
all
you just shitted on Shawn
correlates.
Porter.
Look, Keon, this all correlates back to Errol
You
Spence,
was
right?
just
Because
shitting on Shawn Porter.
Look, Errol Spence's goal, just like Coach said, is whoever said it, is to unify the welterweight division. That's not Terence Crawford's goal. That's Errol Spence's goal. So get the stepping. Press the gas, goddammit. If you're gonna step in the ring like he did Shawn Porter. He still didn't get the fight immediately after that. Even though Shawn Porter lied and say, okay, I'll fight Shawn Porter. I'll fight Errol Spence next. It didn't happen. So him getting in the ring this weekend, what is it gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Period. Because he did it with Shawn Porter already. Right? How's it supposed to work?
So was it Errol Spence fault that he didn't immediately get the fight with
I'm
Shawn
just
Porter?
saying he jumped in the ring already and he didn't get the fight immediately like he wanted. He ended up getting it, but he jumped in there. He took away Shawn Porter post-fight shine. You think it's gonna be the same energy with Crawford? Crawford's a man of little words.
Man, I got so much smoke for you right now, Scotty, but I can't even go in right now because I gotta be off. I got somewhere I gotta be. But man, hey, I'm gonna say I got you, Scotty. Cause you've been talking, I let you talk a whole bunch of shit today. I got you, Scotty. I got a whole bunch of
I
smoke
can't
for
believe
your
how
ass.
you dress, Keon. The way you dress, you'll support somebody that don't know how to fucking dress.
What you say? Hey, man, you don't want your supporter starter kit.
I'm just saying, you support a fighter like Shawn Porter that can't dress worth a damn, man. And you
That
haven't
ain't
did
got nothing
enough
to
to
do with in
shoot
that
him a
ring.
DM and say, hey, Shawn, let me give you a little bit of tips on how to fucking dress so you won't set the brothers back.
Hey, man, I want you to go out and buy your Shawn Porter merch, right? I got that
Hell
shit on
no,
deck.
dog.
Everybody needs to come buy their Shawn Porter merch. Hey, man, but like I said, I got a lot of smoke for you, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? I let you cook. I got a lot of smoke for you, a whole lot of smoke for you. But I got to get
You
off.
need to have a longer panel, Keon, if you got smoke.
No, but see, I got somewhere I got to be right now, so I got to get off. So I'm gonna have to shut this down. But hey, it's only Tuesday. Yeah, you gonna get yours.
Knockout say he has a panel going on
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah,
So
oh yeah, we'll take it over the knockout panel tomorrow.
don't
But
come over there with no bullshit either, Keon.
I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. Y'all make sure if y'all ain't hit that like button, smash on my like button. Smash the like button. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna probably open up the panel again tomorrow. And it's a whole lot of smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of smoke still to be given out. But like I said, smash on the like button. Y'all give y'all final words real quick, and I gotta get up out of here. Let me go to you first, coach.
Hey man, y'all peace out, bro. Scotty, you funny as hell, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
I enjoy talking and listening to Scotty, bro. You,
hey,
you He one way, and that's a wrap, Jack.
Scotty gonna blow his wad before the end of the week. I'm just letting Scotty blow his wad, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut him down.
Hey
Hey,
man, I appreciate you having me on, bro. As
yes,
always, I get
yes,
back
sir.
to y'all, man.
Yes, sir. 503, my man. What's happening? What's your last words?
Man, salute to you, bro. For always being a real one, man, and opening the platform up and letting boys talk their shit, man. Shouts out to Coach, man, Kyle boxing section. You know what I'm saying? My man, World Combat. You know what I'm saying? Sports, man. Man, hey, Scotty, bro. Hey, man, I'm starting to like you more and more every day, man. Don't blow your load, Scotty. Don't blow your load. Don't blow your load, homie. Save some of that energy for Saturday and Sunday, because you're going to need it. Please believe me. You
Okay.
know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But
let him know where
hey,
to
Thanks
find
for
you
the
at.
warning. Thanks for the warning, dog.
Let him know
yeah,
where to
man.
find you at 503.
Smoke City Mallcast on Instagram and Facebook. 503 Line on YouTube, man. Y'all check the page out. Got a bunch of videos over there, man. But much love to my brother, man. Everything boxing and sports, man. Keon, man, and shouts out to the whole chat and family. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Salute
Yes, sir.
503. Salute to you, bro.
Scotty, what's happening, Scotty? Let him know.
Hey man, y'all can follow me on everything, IG and all the social media platforms, man. It's always a pleasure chopping it up with some real ones who know this boxing shit, man. And it don't get personal. You might get your ass cussed out, but it's still conducive to what we doing on here, and that's people having difference of opinion, debating this shit. So I'll give a shout out to everything boxing and sports, man. Y'all be sure to continue to support this brother. He the same energy. That's why I fuck with him, on and off the screen. And shares content and do what you got to do. I appreciate you having me on, man. And shout out to
Yes, sir.
503 for always keeping the same energy. And yeah, we'll see this weekend, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, we got a hell of a week of boxing, hell of a weekend of boxing, and y'all already know what to do. Smash on my like button. I'll be back tomorrow, and y'all already know how it is. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.